whose works really deal in great depth with her own feeling of being lost, not only inside the system, but totally lost and incomprehensible. It would probably help to understand that it's not just her case, it's not just her experience of memories, but the whole network of her family. Her father and her uncle were active Nazi SS fighters, and her mother was deported by the Soviets to the Soviet Gulag. So the trauma lies in the family, and she has to cope with this from a very early age. And she has to cope with a missing mother and with her kin taking the side of the enemy, of the Nazi. And then herself, during the communist times in Romania, she's an author, she writes as a translator, and she is asked to collaborate, and she refuses, after which she is under surveillance, she is oppressed, she is, and not just her, but her circle of people. 3 of her friends, out of which 2 die. And when terror strikes so close to home, then you are forced to sort of cope with that. And all this is very transparent in her writing, and you read her, and you get it yourself. It's almost like post-mnemonic, post-memory sort of transmission of memory. You really get that universe inside yourself, and it's the amount of suffering can only be explained through trauma. It's very deep, and it's conveyed not just through novels, but also she gives a lot of interviews. She writes poetry, collage poetry. So she finds various ways of letting that out. So I think that's also, and there would be a whole lot of other points. So it's not just social trauma, but it's political trauma, and it's psychological with her.